Well, we have a phone call for you. Janelle Iaccino is here, and Lisa is calling this morning from Gurnee. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi, you have a question for Janelle?
Yeah, we've been getting small little mice in, for the past few falls, and we cannot figure out where they're coming from. We found a couple spots, we've plugged them, but they still keep coming back. Any suggestions on what we can do?
I'm so glad you called with this question, because this is a perfect example of when I tell people, like, they're like, well, living in certain areas, you think mice are just something you got to live with. But this would actually be one of the times where I would recommend, okay, you have exhausted what you have done. This would be a perfect opportunity to get some professionally trained eyeballs on the situation. And literally that's what Rose does. So like when we come out, we will inspect the house and pinpoint how they're getting in. It's not just put a Band-Aid over it, keep treating for months and months and months. We actually get to the root of the problem. And sometimes it just takes that extra trained education expert, to point it out. But that's what our people are trained to do. And once we do pinpoint that, we can work with you if it's a structural thing to suggest, what you can do to plug things up. You already have to a degree, but it's proven too that rodents can chew through a lot of things. So maybe what you're using to plug it up is, they're chewing right through it. So those are all the things that we go over when we come and do an inspection, and it is absolutely worth every second of advice, believe me.
That's how we started, Lisa. We called Rose because we couldn't take care of the mice on our own. And we had a wonderful guy named Alvin who came out and crawled in the crawl space.
Yeah.
He went outside. He had steel wool. And honestly, we have never had a mouse again in our house. Outside, yeah I see him.
Yeah. So it might be
Great.
might be a good time.
I'll be calling then. Thank you.
Yeah, Lisa, no problem. And
You're
I'm
awesome, Wendy.
Thank you, Lisa. Have a great weekend.
I was going to say, I'm happy to anybody that needs us. I'm happy to offer $50 off any ongoing prevention program if they mention this show today. So, because it is that time of year where, before snow hits the ground, we should take a look at the outside of the house, make sure things are buttoned up, and so that it's as rodent and insect proof as possible.